by Bisu didn't see the shuttle coming in there, um, and just wow, it looks like he was sending his observer over to the left there, and missed that shuttle coming in and let a scarab go off, catching a few probes. But Stork could have done a lot more damage in that than actually happened. He only caught a few probes there, and when Bisu wasn't looking, he could have easily caught a nice little clump of probes in the middle there. That would have been catastrophic. But anyway, you can see Stork, by the way, he doesn't know what Bisu's done. He doesn't know what tech Bisu's gone for, so for all that he knows, Bisu's also gone for a quick robo. I mean, Bisu does have a Reaver out now, but it looks like he skipped the shuttle. Maybe that's where his Nexus money came from a little bit earlier. But yeah, we saw Stork moving some Dragoons up into his base just to check in case that shuttle was coming in for a counterattack, which didn't happen though. So anyway, Stork has managed to pick off only a few probes though with his early robo, or his early robotics support bay rather, his early Reaver. But you know, nothing really in the long run has changed. Things have kind of evened out. They've both gotten their observatories now, and their robotic support bay and their shuttle, and a few observers out. Neither's gone for DT, so it's pretty much kind of evened up. The situation is kind of evened up here. I think Stork may have an additional Reaver, it looks like, but Bisu, is going to have an additional Reaver coming out pretty soon as well, most likely. And we're probably going to see one or the other attack when that second Reaver comes out. Yeah, there's the second Reaver for Stork. And yeah, so Bisu's going to get a second Reaver about the same time. He already has his shuttle, so it's pretty much going to be equivalent there. Now, I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. Something that we may see as a divergence in strategies is we may see one or the other go for speed shuttles and try and go for some really hardcore Reaver attacks. Stork's observer, does not make it out. He got a full glimpse of what was going on in Bisu's base, though, and may have even caught posthumously that third gateway going down. But not too big of a deal there. It looks like Stork is going to move out. He's got his two Reavers. He's got a shuttle. He's going to try and move out with those and go in for an attack here. Bisu, we just saw him moving off a little bit. It looks like Bisu may actually be in a better position. He looks... what's going on here? Is Bisu trying to set up to take a third base down to the left there? Here comes... Oh, never mind. I thought that was Stork's shuttle for a second. Oh, Stork coming in with two shuttles! He drops out some zones! Oh my god, Reavers in the middle, those probes! Oh, no, they accomplished nothing! They drop out and they kill, like, no probes. They go after the Dragoons. It looks like he's not going to try and go straight for the probes. He's going to try and save his hide here by going straight for the Dragoons. He manages to get out alive with both shuttles and both Reavers, actually. So, nicely done by Stork, but not really accomplishing a whole lot of damage there. Again, with a perfect opportunity to pop, 8 probes with 1 Scarab and missed that opportunity. But, again, critically, normally, you'd say that that was a failure because he didn't accomplish enough damage, but he really hasn't suffered any damage back either. He only lost 4 Zealots in that whole exchange and killed off a couple Dragoons, so that's pretty much an even play right there. And so yeah, Stork again coming out here. Stork with the Templar Archives coming in and his Forge as well. Bisu already with the Templar Archives out, but he's not going to be able to sneak into DT and get any kills off or anything like that. Most likely. Here they are running up the screen, but I don't think Stork's going to fall for it. And nicely done by Bisu putting that pylon there to watch for incoming shuttles and what have you. And he is all over this. Stork needs to turn back. Oh no! Just a few more hits left on that shuttle, but he does manage to pull out in time. He does have the speed upgrade though, so Stork has gone for the speed upgrade to try and assist there, and I think Bisu looks like has the speed upgrade as well. And it's just such an important upgrade. And here comes Bisu trying to drop in. What is he doing? He doesn't drop anything out. Oh my gosh, the shuttle's almost dead. He drops out a single Dragoon. I'm not sure what that was all about. Maybe he was planning on dropping some DTs with it as well. I'm not sure what was going on right there. But I guess that Dragoon's just going to chill in Stork's base for a minute. We're probably going to see one or the other try and set up for a third here pretty soon, or for an attack. And that may be what the game comes down to, is it's just which one goes for which. If one goes for the attack and gets a lot more troops while the other expands, the attacker has a really good chance of winning there. Or if one tries to delay and go for tech or something. I mean, they're pretty much at top tech, so... Anyway, this is turning out to be a really interesting game, and just like I thought, it's so close here. It looks like Stork is setting up a third base at the 12 o'clock position. Bisu, oh, and he's dropping off 3 Reavers! 3 Reavers, they immediately pop the cannon there. He's going in. Will he get some kills on the probes? Oh, he's not hiding the probes. He runs. Oh my god, a ton of probes go down. A ton of probes go down. Bisu just lost like 10 probes there. Oh my goodness, 3 Reavers now dropped out. The Zealots running in there are no match for these Reavers. Just trying to get up close, and that may have clinched the game for Stork, because now Bisu's going to have to play defensive. We're probably going to see, knowing Bisu's style of play, we're probably going to see him. Actually, was that a new base for Bisu? It was a new base for Bisu. Okay. So we may see him just try and take an advantage more in the long run, and try and come back from that in the long run. Normally what I would say is I think that... Oh, and here comes with 3 Reavers again coming in here. I'm surprised he isn't dropping in any other troops in there. 3 Reavers. Is he going to pop the cannon? Cannon gets 1-2 shots off before popping. He must have the Scarab upgrade, damage upgrade on those Reavers as well. And Bisu is just getting owned in the back here. He's just not having... He keeps trying to warp in cannons to deal with these drops, and they just don't come in time. So both of them at 3 bases now, and if you just look at the screen, the mini-map, you can see that Stork's swath of forces looks to be just a little bit bigger than Bisu's, although Bisu does have a couple Archons in there, which I find really interesting that he has Archons as opposed to the Templar. If Stork had attacked quickly, the Archons would have done a little bit more damage than the Templar. They could stand behind the Zealots and do splash damage to opposing Zealots and that sort of thing. They can be really powerful. And here comes Stork in, but finally Bisu has Dragoon placed in a good position to deal with... Oh, and it's actually a Dark Templar is going to try and come in there and get some kills. But there's an Observer there. That's not going to accomplish anything. But anyway, so yeah, Stork has the High Templar, whereas Bisu has Archons. So if Stork can get some good storms off, then he's going to be able to take the advantage and basically clinch the game. He's already taken a bit of advantage over Bisu by killing all those probes and by killing some random forces in the back of Bisu's base as well. Looks like Stork is going in for... Oh, he may be going in for a Templar storm drop. He's going in. Bisu has no idea this is coming. There's the Templar. Oh my god, Bisu does not react. Oh my god, epic storm. Huge storm. Bisu loses all of his probes at one of his bases. Oh my god, and Bisu is playing really, really sloppy today. I'm pretty sure the Stork is going to win the game at this point, and I'm going to have to say that part of it is because Bisu is just not on top of his game right now. He has not been pulling his probes off the line for anything. He's just not paying attention to his minimap, I guess. You could see that he had a good, 2 seconds to react there to that shuttle, and before the 3rd storm went off, and he just didn't do anything about it, and all the probes went down. And same thing with those Reavers in the back. He just didn't pull his probes, and he ended up losing a bunch of probes because of it. It looks like he's managed to keep up in terms of Stork with army, actually. And here comes another one. Oh, no, he storms again. 4 more kills, 4 more probe kills on that Templar before he gets killed off slowly by that cannon. But Bisu is in real trouble here. Stork is probably going to, with his next attack, be able to pounce down on Bisu, and Bisu may be able to hold off one more attack. But even if he does, Stork is able to macro so much better right now, because Bisu's basically lost a total of like 20 probes, at least. 20, 30, maybe even 30 probes to these various harassments by Stork. And if you think about how much money that is, that's 1,000 minerals. That's a half a squad of Dragoons easy. And that much can make a difference in a battle. And here comes the big battle. This could be the final battle here, folks. Bisu coming in. He's got Reavers involved. Stork has more Templar, though, it looks like. I'm not sure what happened to Bisu's Templar. Storm going off all over the Reavers and the Dragoons. Dragoons get stormed to crap. And Stork has a lot more Dragoons. He has a ton more Dragoons. And Reavers in the mix as well. It looks like Bisu's probably going to go down here. Stork has a ton more Dragoons. But even if Bisu does manage to hold this off, Stork is going to be able to out-macro him so much better because he has such a superior economy. Stork with 2 Reavers remaining in the mix. It looks like they might come out a little bit, even though Stork comes out with a half a dozen Dragoons and a couple Reavers as well. Stork is going in for the kill here. It looks like he's not going to let back. He's not going to try and expand and take more bases. He's going to... No, maybe he's going to take more bases, actually. Sorry. Because he is falling back here. And this is just absolutely crazy. And here he comes in. Oh, Bisu looks like he's almost mined out his main. Here he comes in. Oh, Templar. Oh, my God. A huge storm. 675. Oh, man. A ton of kills on his probes. Bisu. GG's. Thanks for watching.